Hi everyone from Frisco, day 3 of the Bison Video Blog as we near game day between North Dakota State and Jacksonville State. Along with Eric Peterson and Jeff Kolpack, I'm Izzo. The final practice for the Bison for 2015 will be held in about 2 hours' time. Behind us, the band is warming them up. Kolpack, I'm seeing already the fans are here, the former players are grabbing a bite. Kyle Emanuel's here, a bunch of the NFLers. This day, to be honest, has become my favorite over the last 5 years, and the former Bison players are here for the last practice. It's become a really special deal for NDSU players.
And what I really, you can really take note out of that, it's not just the good old players, but the really superstars too, that come back and contribute to the program. And I think that's big. I look back at, say, Phil Hansen when the Bison made the move to Division II. You had guys like that, and Tony Satter hopping on board. So I think when you continually have the stars contribute to the program and be visible, I think that's big.
I look back, Jeff, at 3 years ago, and Jeff Benjamin and Brock Jensen met for the first time, and we were there for that. And just maybe, I don't know if it was the passing of the torch, but it was a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, and then you have the players from the 60s. Who first started the run of titles. In the Camellia Bowl years, and you see those guys back too.
Pretty good stuff coming up. Big E, it's been great stuff here in Frisco for the 6-year duration of the championship has been here. The NCAA announced earlier today they're going to stay here for another 4 years, 2016 through 2019. I thought it was a slam dunk knowing there's $40 million of renovations going into this place.
It seemed to be a no-brainer. We've been here 5 years now, just the way it's run. I think it's a perfect size stadium. Everyone can talk about needing more tickets. No. You want demand, that 20 to 21,000. It's a nice number. If you really want to come and get into the stadium, you can. And just the stuff around here, the restaurants, the hotels, the weather's decent. It's just a good fit and from all aspects.
There's also some talk, though, Kolpack, and the future of when the game is played, though, is certainly up in the air, possibly going back to a Friday night game. Television is going to dictate things, as we do. We run the world here, but it also has to do with the NFL. If they add another playoff game, if they decide to play on a Saturday, then there's going to be no room for the FCS Championship. So when it gets played is certainly in doubt.
You do run everything.
We do.
You run our lives, you run our schedule,
it's
TV. It's going to be all about the game time, right?
Yeah.
Are they thinking Friday night?
Prime time?
2 days before the FBS game? I think that, those questions have to be made, I think, pretty soon.
What do you think about keeping it by the FBS Championship? They've done that, obviously, now for the last 5 years.
I like it. I like it on a Saturday. I know I've seen it when Montana played on Friday nights, and it just didn't seem like the real title game.
The first year it was here was on a Friday with Delaware and Eastern Washington in 2010.
I just don't like it's a high school night. Football on Friday nights is a high school night, except for the semifinals, perhaps, in the FCS playoffs, and that's TV. I just like a title game on a Saturday.
It'll be answered probably over the summer about when we'll find out if the game is going to get moved. We just came from the FCS banquet. Another award goes to Carson Wentz for the 3rd straight year. Big E, he wins the Elite 90 award, perfect 4.0 GPA to go on top of the fact he's going to be a first-round draft. I don't know what other accolades you can throw at this kid.
As I said, it's the first time someone's won that award 3 times in a row, which isn't a surprise because your team actually has to get to a championship 3 times in a row. And it kind of played into the message of guest speaker Darren Woodson, a former NFL guy. He talked about to both teams doing well in the classroom and in on the football field, and Carson Wentz kind of exemplifies that.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we've talked, and I don't think it gets understated how hard that is to play at an elite level, which is difficult alone, but then to get a 4.0 in the classroom is unbelievable.
I don't know how they do it.
No,
I really don't. There's not a lot of free time for these guys. You talk about a 4.0. There's some science classes you're missing classes you got to make up, and I had a hard time getting a 2.0, and I didn't play.
Well, we're going to find out. NDSU's press conference in a couple hours' time. Carson Wentz is going to speak there. Will we find out if he's going to be the starting quarterback tomorrow?
No. No chance. They've gone this long. Tom. They're not going to, Because Brian Gordon, you're going to tell us who the starting quarterback is.
He can't talk to us anymore. He's on Sports Illustrated. He's too big time for us. Will we get any sort of insight onto either one of these teams when the press conference is coming up later today?
No. The hay's in the barn. No one's going to say anything. You may get the most you get from Chris Kleiman or Carson Wentz is game time. I think game time decision is what you're going to hear, or we'll evaluate it tomorrow or near game time.
You can't progress anymore.
Right? The progression has to be done by now, right?
you're healthier. You're not right now. You're not going to be much healthier at 11 a.m. tomorrow than you are right now.
Big E is going to get dressed up for you folks on television because coming back 6:30, Fargo to Frisco live on WDAY and WDAZ, and of course on WDAY.com. Both these guys will be in shirts and ties. It's going to be fabulous. We'll recap the season and get you ready for tomorrow's championship game against Jacksonville State. And we're back live tomorrow on WDAY, 8 a.m. for the Media Blog pregame show. We've got some guest stars coming. Big E's prediction segment. You won't want to miss that. That's coming up tomorrow as we get you ready for the Bison and Jacksonville State. We'll see you tomorrow from Frisco.